Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, March 19th, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Hierophant. Now, this is just following right along with all the daily cards that we've had this week. This is a card that often resembles restriction in one's life. Sometimes the restrictions imposed by society, the rules, the establishment, things of that nature. I'm telling you, this is it. This is time. It's time for you to break out. Now, one of the things that I'm taking note of with this today is that so many of you, how many years was your previous life in place? Okay? Stop and think about that. All right? Even when it got bad, you still kept on doing it. Even if it wasn't what you wanted it to be, whether it was a marriage, a business, or anything else, you still kept going back every day and doing that thing over and over again. The status quo. You're okay with the status quo. This is telling me today, you are not, all right? You are finally ready. I'm telling you, you're ready to break out now. And, it's a shame because before, you might have talked about things and complained about things, but you kept on letting them be the way they were. And then the universe finally said, lit a fire under your ass and said, this has got to stop. But the fire has only been recent. Before it was just like, let's tear this part of your life apart, knock it down, and make you figure out how to rebuild it. But that's it. That is done. No more status quo. You're going to make a new status quo. You haven't figured out yet what that is. That's coming. But I'm telling you, your feelings are really beginning to change. And you're 4 days away from the lunar eclipse in Libra. It will be a partial lunar eclipse on the 23rd. Keep that in mind. It's going to be time to end some things. I'm like, wow. My mind is boggled when I start thinking of things. Not for myself so much, because I always feel like my life is affected by those around me, and I'm just waiting to see some things happen, and it will be awesome. Not that I'm waiting for things, mind you. That's not a good thing. But I just know that the changes that will come down the road are as a result of that. You have to remember that, you might see some things that are visible for yourself, but, if you're waiting for, I don't know, some of you are waiting for the right person to come along. They may need to fix their life first. See, everybody's sort of in this mode, okay? So let's say that person finally gets a divorce, and then they're free, and then they decide to go have a new life. And as they're going along, they meet up with you. There's so many ways it can go, but I'm telling you, it's time for change. And the theme of this week continues. I'm telling you, I feel so very strongly about it. It is definitely time for breaking out, and yeah, you're just not going to accept it anymore. And I'm really liking that you've reached this point. You went along for too many years saying, okay, that's all right. It's okay if this relationship isn't any good. It's all right if I'm not feeling fulfilled by my job or career or whatever, business, whatever. So, good for you. I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.